For people listening who have not picked up our December-January issue, just can you encapsulate what your essay on happiness is all about?
Well, my argument is that for a long time, at least a decade, people have been pinning their hopes for fulfillment and happiness on a rising stock market, rising wealth. 2009 is going to be a year when everyone will probably finish the year poorer than they began it. It's a very, very unusual situation. So people are going to need to do something with their ambition. Human beings are inherently ambitious creatures. We want to get better at things. And mostly what we've been getting better at is making money. And we're not going to be able to do that. So it's really a problem of ambition. What are we going to do with our desire to get better? And I'm really arguing that we're going to have to look for fulfillment elsewhere in things that are not captured by the strict economic parameters that we've tended to look at.
So what does that look and sound like then?
Well, it's many familiar things. They're familiar partly because we're used to mentioning them without doing anything about them. Personal relationships, the fulfillment in a job that's available from doing the job itself rather than its immediate economic return. In my piece, I discussed the thought of the English 19th century critic John Ruskin, who came up with the definition of wealth. He said, the normal idea of wealth is not right. He said, there is no wealth but life, and then defined life as all the sorts of things that we imagine when we're on our deathbed, all the things that we really cling to, all the things that really matter to us. And so that's a very useful idea. There is no wealth but life. So concentrate on your portfolio of life and not on your portfolio of cash.
How do we implement this, though? Does this have to be a trickle down? Do we need a ministry for fun or happiness?
I think we need to look once again at all the philosophies of consolation and fulfillment that have always existed alongside the dominant capitalist model of wealth creation and happiness. And these have tended to emphasize such things as compassion, wisdom, the community over the individual, all of these values that seem almost do-goodish, but that are awaiting really to be recast in a new and exciting language, because actually a term like compassion doesn't have to be the rather dusty, cobwebbed notion that we think it is. You see it articulated in Japanese Zen philosophy in extremely attractive ways. So we're looking for artists and philosophers to recast these things, and for a new generation that's also been used to materialism, because I think that we've grown more prosperous, we've grown used to luxury, and we don't necessarily have to do away with it. We simply have to become properly materialistic, by which I mean really enjoy our goods.